My name's Kathy, I'm from K Road Business Association, and I'm going to talk to you about our action plan, which is actually a safety plan for the area around here. K Road, we're sort of virtually in K Road. It's just a small area on the fringe of the CBD. It has a fringe character and it's a big sort of entertainment precinct. And I've got a lot of slides, so I'm going to talk fast. The action plan is a collaboration between K Road Business Association, the council, with input from New Zealand Police, and it covers alcohol and drug management, safety issues and crime prevention through environmental design measures. And it originated back in 2004 with the employment of a new coordinator with the Business Association, Barbara Holloway, and was created in response to various safety issues presenting in the area. And there were a number of those. Lots of street drinkers at night, people drinking in cars and in car parks. Our business owners finding blood and feces outside their stores on Monday mornings after weekends. Lots of street fighting. In the daytime, shoplifting, public seats being used for all the wrong reasons, and an ageing under-veranda security system. So in 2005, the KBA had various meetings throughout that year with local businesses, with residents, the council and the police, and did an inspection of the physical environment. In 2006, the council agreed to carry out what's called a CIPTED audit. That's crime prevention through environmental design, an audit of the precinct. And that audit was given back to us with various recommendations, and we were basically actioning them. And that plan has continued to be updated since then with input from the KBA, the police and Auckland Transport. And we have a staff member who's sort of dedicated to doing that work, and that's funded by Council and the KBA. And some of the measures we've introduced over the last 6 years, we've had a focus on trying to create a sense of community and neighbourliness in K Road. We carried out interviews and research on the needs of businesses, community groups and residents. We've collected security statistics. We have a security guard who does a beat here during the day, so he makes a note of incidents. We introduced self-funded night security. It was funded by the businesses, and that's a foot patrol at night. We lobbied for a 24-hour liquor ban. We set up alcohol accord meetings. We lobbied for a number of things: more robust motorway fencing, new footpaths at the western end of K Road, refurbishment of the K Road overbridge, to extend our boundary into Myers Park so we had more control over what was going on there. We set up a maintenance log of all the repairs and maintenance things we were doing. We carried out an audit of the backyards of businesses that had public access, so looking for fire risk and vermin risk. We put together a program of events to activate the area to improve the perception of safety. And we introduced towing from private car parks. That was done in conjunction with police and council. We removed selected seats on the road. We introduced a bar watch radio link program, which was an RT system which our door security use now. There's 14 bars and nightclubs on K Road now which are in contact with each other by radio, and they have a direct contact with the police cameras, the CCTV base. They have a coordinator who works with the police down at their CCTV office. That's funded by ACC. Then we put aside funding to renew our under-veranda lighting system. These are some of the things that were problems in the area. This is fencing alongside a motorway. That's the footpaths and western end of K Road. That's Barbara Holloway trying to lobby to get a new overbridge. The toilet in Myers Park. We used to get lots of complaints about people sleeping in this area here and rubbish being dumped there. That's a backyard of one of our businesses. And so the outcomes, a lot of those measures that we put in place, collecting our security statistics meant that we could see the problem areas and focus on addressing them, and that's led to an eventual drop in incidents. We were successful in introducing a 24-hour liquor ban. We now hold alcohol accords, and that's with council, police, the KBA and our licensees 2 to 3 times a year. We've got new fences in those areas written there. And we've got new footpaths installed on K Road West. And Rugby World Cup, I have to say, was a big lever for getting a lot of these things done. We've got a new, grand spanking new motorway overbridge now. Barbara Holloway's role on the CBD board was key in securing that for us. Our boundary does extend into Myers Park now, and we do regular security checks down there, and we sponsor events in the park. Because we've got somebody working on these issues, we're able to respond faster to maintenance issues in the area. And we've installed a new under-veranda lighting system that was $20,000. Our seats are being used for the proper purposes now, more often than not. We still have some problems. One of the very successful events that we've introduced, it's now 3 years old, is First Thursdays, and the last one we had, which was in this month, it attracted thousands of people and reinforced that perception of the area being safe at night. It had a really great atmosphere, which a lot of people commented on. Preloading, which is people drinking in their cars and being drunk basically before they get to a nightclub. We had 2 really bad areas which the police had told us about, and that was Poynton Terrace and Galatas Street. Through towing the cars from any private car parks there, we got agreement to do that. We've now virtually eliminated that preloading in those areas. And because with the RT systems now, we're able to respond faster to incidents. These are statistics, for the security statistics, that's the data. The spike there is Rugby World Cup. But basically the trend is down. It's starting to come up a bit, but it's supposed to be trending downward. Night security, 2011, the numbers were going up, and again the Rugby World Cup is a spike there. But 2012, things are markedly down, and that's because police have been a stronger presence on the street at night. Council have given us more funding for a foot patrol at night. It now runs from 12 a.m. till 6 a.m. on Friday and Saturdays, and that's had a clear effect because the incidents are way down. And these are some of our successes. It's fence in Cobden Street, Canada Street, Day Street. That's the new footpath. That's also a piece of public art that we put in. There's the new motorway overbridge. And Myers Park toilet. New sign. I mean, that's not a new sign. That's just been refurbished, basically. That took us about 18 months to get that. And the Fringe, we sponsor this. This is the opening of the Fringe Festival. It's been held in Myers Park 2 to 3 times now. That's an activation of Cross Street. That's our First Thursdays Festival. You can sort of get a sense of what the atmosphere is like on the street when we hold that. That's St Kevin's Arcade, the same event, the market there. That shows the towing. That's about a year's worth of towing from private car parks, and that's Bikers Labour Weekend. But it's virtually down to nothing now from those 2 areas. And insights and lessons. Basically, collaboration is key. Having input from the local authorities, council, police, Auckland Transport's been critical in a lot of these successes. The local board's been invaluable, and they were sort of directly responsible for us getting one of those new fences installed. Having a plan and reporting on it helps keep the focus, and creating that sense of neighbourliness and community has encouraged residents and businesses to get on board. And that's basically us. It's thank you to all those people who've made it possible for us. Thanks.
Thank you.